WUB Network, America's sports leader, is proud to present the Progressive Cup Series. We are back for a playoff elimination race. It's the Stu Leonard's 500 from Yonkers Raceway, and it's the Nabisco pre-race show. Eddie Kalegi alongside Trip McGinnis and Tony Stewart here to call all the action. Guys, fans are back. This is going to be fun. Yeah, I mean, this is going to be a great race, Eddie, and Yonkers Raceway, this is a tough track. Yeah, we know the middle line is always hard to use because this is also a horse track, Tony. Yeah, but they did put down these little strips of pavement there, so it should be easier, not as much of an issue as past years, but it's still going to be hard to make anything happen in the middle lane. You got to choose the bottom or the top. Now, Trip, people are going to be eliminated after this race. Yeah, round of 12 elimination, everybody's close. Everybody except for Almirola did well at Darlington, so this is going to be really exciting and really close today. Kevin Harvick below the cutoff, same with Kurt Busch. I don't know what to expect from either of those guys. They got some work cut out for them if they want to make the round of 8. Let's move into our subway selections, guys. Tony? Well, I'm going to go with Denny Hamlin here. He's so good at short tracks, I think he's going to prevail today. Trip? I like Jimmie Johnson. He's not in the playoffs, but he won both races here last season. I'm going to go with Joey Logano here. He's been picking up steam these last couple weeks. I think today's going to be a good day for the 22 team. And there's the field lined up here. New York City, a trip to the Big Apple today at Yonkers Raceway. Really excited for this one. 40 cars ready to battle. Let's take a look at some of your drivers to watch for today. Joey Logano, starting on the pole, had a great qualifying run. Jimmie Johnson's won 3 of the last 4 races at Yonkers. Kevin Harvick, currently 2 points below the cutoff, maybe the biggest surprise. Eric Almirola, maybe a must-win, minus 16. Now to command. Great command right there. The cars are rolling. Let's take a look at your starting lineup. On the pole, it's Joey Logano next to Jimmie Johnson. Row 2, Denny Hamlin and Alex Bowman. Row number 3, you got Chase Elliott and Big Bad Brad, and then it's William Byron and Martin Truex Jr. Row 5, you got Kevin Harvick and Kyle Busch. All-Guyer, good qualifying run, and Eric Jones. He's also in the playoffs, All-Guyer. He's got some work to do today. Row 7, Ryan Blaney and last week's winner Clint Boyer, and Eric Almirola and Daniel Suarez. Row 9, you got Ricky Stenhouse and lowest starting playoff car, Kurt Busch back in 18th, Jamie Rockwell, and Matt Kenseth. Row 11, Chastain, Austin Dillon, Paul Menard, Ryan Newman. Heading towards second half of the pack, row 13, KJ Johnson and Matt DiBenedetto, then The Dinger and Jamie McMurray. And we got Chris Buescher and Landon Castle in the 27. Then we got Bubba and David Reagan. In row 17, Casey Kane, Ty Dillon, Michael McDowell, and Alexander Estrada. And final 2 rows, you've got Tyler Reddick in the 30 for Mystery Motorsports, Corey LaJoie, Brett Moffitt, and Timmy Hill in the 15. Your DNQs, Garrett Smithley and Chase Montgomery. Your race facts, 20 laps, halfway bonus is at the end of lap 10. Pit window, 10 to 12 laps. We talked about the middle lane. Hendrick Motorsports and Truex good here last year. Here's to pit road with Debbie Daniels.
After 2 wins in the regular season, Ryan Blaney is just 2 points above the cutoff. Blaney, who has led more laps than any other drivers at short tracks this season, will need a good day. Ed?
Eric Almirola's crew has told him to be patient, but not too patient. 16 points below the cut line. The driver of the number 10 Ford might need to win to advance. Guys?
Thanks, guys. Trip, are you ready? Yes, I am. Hold them, flagman. Green flag. Let's go. Let's roll. Joey Logano gets a nice start. Jimmie Johnson quickly drifting up to the high side. Saw there, people avoiding the middle lane. Should be better. There's Logano making use of it here, but Jimmie Johnson got a nice run on the outside. Logano's going to lead the opening lap with Jimmie Johnson coming. Here's Denny Hamlin. We're on board with him. The FedEx on board in 3rd place. Yeah, Denny Hamlin with some nice speed so far. Jimmie Johnson once again to the high side. Logano making use of the low lane. Tony, what do you think will be the preferred lane today? I mean, I don't know. I think that bottom lane in a flat track should really help you out. Logano and Johnson still 1-2. We got trouble on the front stretch. A big hit for Ross Chastain. He goes for a slide into the inside wall, and we're quickly under caution here on lap 3. Big crash right there for Ross Chastain. Oh, he just got a boot from Ryan Newman. Smacked the pit wall. Good to see the pit crew members get out of the way in time there, but Chastain a big hit. It's been tough for Ross Chastain so far in these 4 starts after taking over for Kyle Larson, but you can tell he's learning, and we know he's going to be a great driver in the future. He's also going to be competing starting next week in the Flex Seal Series postseason beginning at Zipbrot. So Joey Logano and Jimmie Johnson will restart up front here for lap number 6. Eric Almirola, Kurt Busch struggling in 17th and 18th, both of them currently below the cut line. All 3 Haas cars are out of the cut right now as we're back under the green flag. Joey Logano slides up in front of Jimmie Johnson. They're 3 wide for 5th, Truex, Keselowski, and Bowman, as 10 of the top 11 cars are in the playoffs. Yeah, you see on that graphic, there's the 4 who are currently out. Look at Chase Elliott making some moves. Chase Elliott, first one to make a pass on the high side here, Tony. Yeah, that was a good job. He slid right up behind Denny Hamlin and was able to get some momentum. And now he's going to try to use the bottom. Elliott slides under Jimmie Johnson, and he's going to take 2nd place away. Chase, who had a lot of speed at the end of the race at Darlington last week, now has the momentum building as he's catching Joey Logano here on lap number 9. Logano and Elliott, we got a crash, and it's Eric Almirola involved in another wreck, and a big pile up behind AJ Allmendinger's car smoking, and we're under caution. Man, that was a good old Yonkers stack-up. Menard, Dinger, there's Matt Kenseth, and poor Eric had trouble early at Darlington and has trouble here again. Joey Logano will win the halfway bonus as he comes across the stripe. Let's see what happened. He tried to make a 3-wide move. He was getting aggressive, getting impatient, and it just didn't work. He got loose under Stenhouse and all these other guys. I mean, they were committed to the outside. There's nothing you can do there, Tony. Yeah, but talk about the heartbreak for Almirola. You know how hard he worked to get into this postseason after that race at Charlotte, and then just hasn't paid off. So Allmendinger, Menard, tough breaks for them. Let's head down to pit road.
Chase Elliott is happy with his car, while crew chief Alan Gustafson has reminded him that he doesn't need to win to reach round 2 of the playoffs. 4 tires and fuel for the 9. Ed?
Denny Hamlin says that his FedEx Camry got tight on corner exit as the run progressed, so a wedge adjustment for the 11. In front of him, race leader Joey Logano has no complaints, so regular service for the 22.
Joey Logano wins the race off pit road. Let's take a look at our fan predictions trip. Well, too bad for BD249 who picked Eric Almirola, because he's now got heavy damage. See some people, one guy picked Denny Hamlin, Chase Elliott, those were smart choice as well. Nobody really thought about Logano, Jimmie Johnson. I mean, these guys are running really well. So a restart coming here, lap number 13. It's going to be interesting to see if these guys can make it on tires and fuel until the end of the race. Eric Almirola is now 1 lap down in 35th, past Pro Shop's Lucky Fish. Corey LaJoie as we're back under the green flag. Chase Elliott does not get a good restart this time. Denny Hamlin is going to move back up to 2nd place, and Logano has checked out. There's our big full flyby of the field here on lap number 14. I love that camera, but look at Joey Logano. Just a smooth line, Tony, and that's why he's been able to dominate this race so far. And look at Kyle Busch. He's starting to make his way up, but he's had such a good year. Was quiet for the most part at Darlington, but now he's up to 5th. Denny Hamlin continuing to chase Joey Logano. Logano gets a little loose, blocks Hamlin a little bit. As Elliott, Truex, Kyle Busch, the top 5, they start to catch lap traffic past the 2 BK Racing cars. As you see the cut line right now, Harvick just 1 point above Blaney, and Hamlin shoots a 4-wide gap to take the lead. Man, that was aggressive, and now Logano gets into the back of him and takes the spot back. The action is amping up. 4 laps to go. They're going to pass the left car of Almirola. There's Chase Elliott starting to make some strides. Hamlin right behind Joey Logano. More lap traffic ahead. 3 laps to go. Hamlin trying to get to Logano. He pushes him up near the wall. Logano's got to gather it up. And meanwhile, we have a big crash on the front stretch with Tyler Reddick. The caution's going to come out. Man, and now questions are going to come here. Do you pit? Let's see what happened. Alexander Estrada just got right into the back of Tyler Reddick. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if that was necessarily, I don't know, I think Reddick came down there. Anyway, we got pit stops here on lap 19.
Chase Elliott said that his Napa Chevrolet has become undrivable. 4 tires and major adjustments for the 9. Ed?
Denny Hamlin and Joey Logano aren't very pleased with one another after that recent exchange, but both will be taking 2 tires here to keep the track position out front. They'll also check the 22 for any damage after he bounced off the wall before that caution.
Well, things just got a little feisty, and now we have overtime for the 3rd time this season. Hamlin and Logano not too happy with each other. They took 2 tires that are on the front row. Truex took 4, and you see Allgaier, William Byron, Ryan Newman all taking no tires. Kurt Busch is currently 3 points out. He took 4 tires. He's back in 16th. Almirola's back in the lead lap, but a long way to go. 2 laps to go. Here we go. Great push from Truex to Hamlin. Hamlin trying to clear. And Logano turns in. A big crash. William Byron's 24, engulfed in flames. Denny Hamlin and Justin Allgaier have wrecked. The red flag is out. And heartbreak for the 11 and the 40. Man, that was a dirty move by Joey Logano. Jimmie Johnson also with damage. Let's see a replay. Let's see. He's trying to clear, and Logano just wasn't having it. Hamlin kind of pushed him up in turn 1. You'll see it. And Joey's just like, nope, I'm just going to turn down and turn you. This reminds me a lot of Martinsville. Similar situation. Logano taking out a Gibbs car late. And unfortunately for Justin Allgaier, nowhere to go. He was in good position to maybe get into the round of 8. So we're going to have overtime number 2. We know Hamlin's not happy, and there will probably be some words between Logano and Hamlin post-race. But let's go overtime number 2. Truex, Logano, Harvick, Elliott, the first 4. Here we go again. Oh, look at Kevin Harvick on the inside. 3 wide for the lead. Kevin Harvick to the front. What a pass by Harvick. Man, he just shot out of a cannon. You know, that's what 4 tires does for you. Yeah, Logano just has nothing for Harvick. Kurt Busch falling back, got pushed up in the wall by Stenhouse. He will not advance, but his Haas teammate Kevin Harvick, showing why he's the closer, comes from nowhere and wins at Yonkers to move on to the round of 8. This is why I love this playoff system. I mean, Kevin Harvick was so far below all day, but we got some trouble here on pit road. Denny Hamlin going over to talk to Joey Logano. See? Just talking right now. Oh, and there they go. We got a fight here on pit road between Hamlin and Logano. They'll get separated. Hamlin, Allgaier, Kurt Busch, and Almirola will all be eliminated from postseason contention. As you see the results, 8 of the top 9 playoff drivers. We'll watch the results scroll by and talk a little, guys. The playoff drivers were so solid in this first 2 races. Yeah, I mean, 8 playoff drivers in the top 10 in both Darlington and Yonkers. There was really no room for error, so 1 crash really took you out here. Yeah, and I mean, really, you can tell Hamlin was frustrated. But how about Kevin Harvick? Spent pretty much the first 23 laps of this race below the cut line, like a point below Blaney and Allgaier, and he gets in with the win. Really impressive for that 4 team, and he's earned it. He's had such a consistent year, just hasn't gotten the victory lane. You see Denny Hamlin ends up 33rd. A total of 8 cars did not finish this race. And here's your playoff grid now, heading into the round of 8. Kyle Busch, Ryan Blaney, Truex and Logano, then Harvick, Elliott, Keselowski, and Bowman, all still alive. We'll go road course racing at the Zipbrot Motorsports Park next week in Wisconsin. That should be a good one. Congratulations to Kevin Harvick, back-to-back wins for Haas Racing. For Debbie, Ed, Tony, and Tripp, I'm Eddie Kalegi signing off. We hope you enjoyed on WUB Network, America's sports leader.